It's just like a memory of a story. Well, we usually go to my friend's house. My grandma's. A lot of people come.
My really good friends, even if they're not Jewish.
It's not like everybody's supposed to be there because sometimes people aren't in great shape. My cousins.
It's very wild and loud.
And my grandparents and my ancestors. My favorite thing about Passover is the afikomen. My sister found it, and I was really upset because I was little. She got a $5 bill and I got a $100 bill. But my dad calmed me down because he said that our first president, George Washington, was on the $1 bill. If I know who hided it, then I would definitely know where it is. One time I did the fourth question. I went to Trader Joe's and I saw matzah. I like matzah bride.
Haraset.
The parsley, which you dip in salt water, it reminds us of the tears that the Jews had. I don't quite remember the story because it's been a year.
Israelites were in Egypt and they were slaves.
Everyone knows that.
They got whipped a lot and they had to climb up a lot of ladders.
There was Pharaoh and he was really rude.
They asked him and he said no.
And he wouldn't let them go from Egypt to another home, to another safe land where they could be free. There was a guy named Moses. Pharaoh, let my people go now, or else there will be plagues. But then Pharaoh changes his mind. Moses, he had this staff, and he held his staff above the sea, and he held it above the sea, and then this little passage, they escaped. So it's like pass over to another land, so that's why they call it Passover. They suffered a lot, so I think it's pretty hard. But I know that in some places, girls aren't really allowed to learn or go to school, and they don't have the same rights as boys.
If someone works at a job, maybe they're only allowed to do certain things that they don't really like, but it's the only way to get money for their family.
A long time ago in America, black people didn't have the rights as white people.
I don't understand why these people would ever think that slaves is a good thing.
If someone has freedom, they should help others.
Since we have the opportunity, we should do things for other people.
And even though that we were slaves a long time ago, now we're free and we can choose what we want to do with our lives. A long time ago, girls weren't allowed to be rabbis. That's crazy.